There are 5 things every company needs to actually use AI effectively. Most companies have different tools, different prompts, but no system. That is not an AI strategy. That is just chaos with a subscription fee. This video covers the strategy to make sure you make the most of AI in your business. Your team is already using AI, but none of it is connected or consistent. This video walks you through the 5-step system we use to build AI infrastructure inside real operating companies. Make sure you stay to step 3 to see where most businesses have a gap they don't know exists and where the biggest time savings are hiding. I spent 14 years engineering systems at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory and scaled a digital agency to 75 clients and a team of 37. I build AI systems the same way I build spacecraft systems. Simple, reliable, and focused on measurable outcomes. Let's get into the steps to make your AI systems more efficient. Step 1. Build your prompt stack. A prompt is the instruction you give AI before it does anything. A prompt stack is one shared document where your entire team stores every prompt they use. Right now, your best prompts probably live inside one person's head or chat history. When that person is out, the quality drops. When that person leaves, the prompt is gone. Without a prompt stack, your operations manager spends 20 minutes writing a prompt from scratch and still gets a mediocre draft. With a prompt stack, your operations manager opens the shared doc, copies the pre-built prompt, pastes the client details, and has a ready-to-review draft in 90 seconds. Same task, same AI, same person. The only difference is the prompt already exists. Your next step is simple. Open a Google Doc and title the document Prompt Stack. Write down 5 tasks your team handles repeatedly and build one prompt for each. That document is the foundation of everything else in the system. If you're not sure if AI even makes sense for your business, schedule a call with me using the link below. I'll do a free 15-minute assessment. We'll look at what you're doing now, and I'll tell you straight up if AI is worth including in your business or not. There's a link in the description to book a time with me. Step 2. Organize your systems. AI performs at the level of the context you give AI. Most businesses give AI nothing. No positioning, no customer profile, no company voice. So AI responds like a stranger because you never introduced yourself. What you need is a core systems document. The document covers 4 things: who you are, who your customer is, what you sell, and how your team is structured. The document does not need to be long. It needs to be accurate. Here is what having your core systems in order changes. Without the document, your sales lead asks AI to write a follow-up email and get something generic. With your core systems loaded, AI already knows your offer, your tone, and your customer's pain points before the first word is written. The output stops sounding like AI and starts sounding like your business. The mistake most operators make is treating AI like a search engine. Type a question, get an answer, move on. AI is not a search engine. AI is a team member. And like any team member, the quality of the work depends entirely on how well you onboard that team member. Your next step, write a 1-page company context document this week. Who you serve, what problem you solve, and what makes your approach different. That 1 page will upgrade every AI interaction your team has from this point forward. Step 3, build your project knowledge. Step 2 was about giving AI a foundation. Who your company is, and what your company does. Step 3 goes one level deeper. Project knowledge is the role-specific information each team needs to do their job, loaded directly into the AI workspace that the team uses every day. Your sales team's AI gets different information than your ops team's AI, because a sales follow-up and an ops process have nothing in common. Your sales team loads in their process, common objections, and ideal customer profile. Your ops team loads in their interval procedures, vendor contacts, and fulfillment standards. Each team's AI works better because each team's AI already knows the job before the first question is asked. Picture your customer success team fielding a difficult client situation. Without role-specific information loaded in, AI gives a generic response that does not reflect how your business actually handles things. With your processes and response guidelines already loaded in, AI gives a draft that is ready to send in minutes instead of hours. The mistake most teams make is setting this up once and never updating the information as the business changes. Your next step, pick one department and write down the 3 to 5 documents that the team relies on the most. Load those documents into an AI workspace this week and run the first test. Then do the same for every other department in your business. Step 4, activate memory. Every time your team opens a new conversation with AI, AI starts from zero. Your team has to re-explain the context and re-establish where things left off. Every single time. When memory is active, Claude remembers what your team has discussed across conversations and carries that knowledge forward automatically. Picture your business development lead working on a long client engagement. On day 1, your business development lead explains the client background, the goals, and the tone the client prefers. On day 10, Claude already knows all of that without being told again. The proposals get sharper, the emails get more relevant, and your business development lead spends time on the actual work instead of re-explaining the work. The reason most teams skip this step is they do not know memory exists or where to find memory. Open Claude and click on your profile icon in the bottom left corner of the screen. Select Settings, then navigate to the Memory section and turn Memory on. From that point forward, Claude will start building a running record of what your team discusses. Your team can review, edit, or remove anything Claude has saved at any time from that same settings page. Have each team member turn memory on in their own account this week. By the end of the week, the difference in output quality will be obvious. If you're not sure if AI even makes sense for your business, schedule a call with me using the link below. I'll do a free 15-minute assessment. We'll look at what you're doing now, and I'll tell you straight up if AI is worth including in your business or not. There's a link in the description to book a time with me. Step 5. Get your team using the system. The most common reason AI fails inside a business has nothing to do with technology. It fails because the people who need to use the system never actually adopt the system. A prompt stack nobody opens, a workspace nobody logs into, and a memory nobody activates does not save your business any time. Getting your team to actually use what you built comes down to 3 things. First, show them how to use it. Not in a formal training session, but in a 15-minute screen share where you walk through the workspace live and answer questions on the spot. Second, record the walkthrough and save the recording somewhere your entire team can access it. When a new person joins your team, the recording becomes part of how that person gets up to speed from day 1. Third, ask your team for feedback after the first week. The people doing the work every day will spot problems you cannot see from the top. Their feedback is how the system gets better over time. The mistake most founders make is building the system and assuming the team will figure out the rest. Your team will not figure out the rest without guidance, and without guidance, the system quietly gets abandoned. Your next step, pick one team member and schedule a 15-minute call this week. Walk that team member through the workspace you built in step 3, answer their questions, and record the call. That recording becomes the training material for everyone else on your team. 5 steps: a prompt stack, a core systems document, role-specific knowledge for each team member, memory activated, and a team that actually uses it all. That's the difference between using AI as a curiosity and using AI as an infrastructure. If this video gave you something useful, please subscribe. We post videos like this every week.